Hi you guys, my name is Cherita and I need an intro. So really fast, before I get started with anything, for those of you who are shaming Thomas Halbert and saying that mental health or mental illness is not an excuse for him having crappy behavior, but you guys accepted Jeffree Star's apology for using a racial slur because he was depressed, y'all can kick rocks. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So I'm just gonna jump right into this video because literally everything is like built up inside of me and I just can't wait to let it out. This video is going to be about David Scissorhands, Here for the Tea, Jeffree Star, and drama channels. So if you don't know, David Scissorhands is a hairstylist. He does hair for a lot of people, including YouTubers, and he used to be friends with Jeffree Star. A couple months ago, David came out and was like, hey, you guys, like, I've got some real tea on Jeffree Star. He still says racially insensitive things, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna put the, I'm gonna put the receipts out. Now, the way David went about it was all so wrong, and I really don't like the fact that he did it because now it makes him, it just makes his receipts just look less credible. And he said, I'll show you guys all the receipts if you guys go subscribe to my YouTube channel and get me to like 200 subscribers or something like that. That's not how you do it. You just put the information out, and if people see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. So that was his bad. I don't agree with it. But he basically was probably just tired of seeing people talk and, praise Jeffree Star for being this great person, even though David feels otherwise. So that's, I'm assuming that's why he put it out there. Anyways, he came out with the video and then everybody was like, well, I really don't believe they're real. I don't believe they're real. I have to see them. I think he made them up, blah, blah, blah. Which I understand people do make fake messages and fake tweets all the time. But like, honestly, like, we have to give people more credit, especially when multiple people are saying the same thing. Like, there can't be that many people out in the world that are like, yes, I'm just going to put out lies to try and vilify, as you guys say, this person. So when I tell you all of the drama channels reported on this, I mean all. I mean, with the exception of like, Petty Page didn't talk about it, Peter Mon didn't talk about it, and Mango Tea didn't talk about it. But like all of the other bigger YouTubers, the bigger drama channels spoke about it. So you would think that once there's an update, the same people would talk about the same situation. I mean, that's what a good drama channel would do. That's what a good reporter would do. So Here for the Tea, Sam, she came out with a video basically saying that, basically showing and proving that the text messages between David and Jeffree Star were real. And let me tell you how the drama channels reacted. There has been one drama channel who spoke about this situation first, like before, like when David first put out the tweets. There's been one drama channel to come back and talk about Sam's video, and that was Nick Snyder. Now, Nick Snyder got on live, like not right after, but pretty much right after Sam put out the video, and he said he still doesn't believe that the receipts or that the text messages are real. He still doesn't believe that the text messages are real, which is fine. That's his opinion. But he came back and said, this is what I feel about the situation. Every other drama channel has been silent. And I'm not just talking about on Twitter. I mean, I'm not just talking about on YouTube. I'm talking about on all social media. Even if you were wrong and you believe Sam's video, because I'm going to get to that, it's hard to believe that somebody would follow like this strict timeline to try to throw somebody else under the bus. Like there would have been some kind of like, I don't know, it was just too set in stone, especially with like the timelines of when David deleted Instagram posts and when he was like texting Jeffree Star after Jeffree Star posted a Snapchat. Like it's really hard to be like, to try to convolute, is that even a word? All of that stuff to like make it what it is now. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be friends with him and I'm gonna text him at this time and blah, blah, blah. Like it was too perfect in the way that Sam laid it out to me. There was no gray area. Like it was black and white. It was right there. So even if these drama channels believe Sam, they need to come out and say, you guys, Sam was right, or David wasn't lying. Because, like, you can't not follow up on a story. And I find it hard to believe that no drama channel did not watch this video. Like, everybody watched the video. Like, so even if they would have came out and said, I was wrong, David was right, and move on with their lives. The silence speaks volumes. And the majority of the drama channel subs who talked about the David Scissorhands situation, they're not even calling out the drama channels on them ignoring the situation, because there's been a couple YouTubers, including Rich Lux, who have posted videos since the Here for the Tea video came out. And so to me, that just shows that the subs co-sign these drama channels, which is like a pack mentality. And people are probably saying like, well, she posted it on Sunday. People are probably spending time with their families and this, that, and the other. No. Because when Thomas Halbert dropped his new video, within a day, how many drama channels had posted a video about Thomas Halbert? When Laura Lee apologized, Rich Lux came on camera with no makeup to talk about it. So miss me with the, well, maybe he didn't have time. Maybe he didn't do his makeup. Maybe he didn't do this. Maybe he didn't do that. No, he doesn't want to talk about it. In my mind, all that says is that Rich Lux was wrong. I think I would feel better if people would just say, you know what? I really don't care what Jeffree Star said because it doesn't affect me, and move on. Just admit that your favorite is problematic and move right along. Because the silence speaks volumes. People can make videos on whatever they want to make videos about. But if you're going to be reputable, you need to follow up. You need to stay on top of what you talked about, especially when something like this drops. And then people are making James Charles videos about his failed swatches. Okay, he's already debunked that. He went on live and showed swatches. And is that really is that really drama? Like, James Charles just came out with this beautiful palette. And people are like, oh, well, like, he swatched the black twice. Okay, and did it look good when he swatched it twice? People they're deflecting. And when I tell you Jeffree Star stans are just like 45 supporters, it's like a deflection. So now that Sam has put the video out, people in her comments are like, well, yeah, what about Jackie Aina and Petty Page? What? Those two things literally have nothing to do with anything else. The video that everybody wanted was, we need to find out if those text messages are real. And Sam put that video out. People are calling her biased, which she put the video out, which is a biased thing to do. But she also laid it out and it was factual. And if she wants to talk about Jackie Aina and the Petty Page thing, then cool. But you guys can't call her biased for putting out a video with alleged valid receipts. Another thing is Jeffree Star hasn't even said anything. Can you guys not read people? Like, Jeffree Star has not said anything about Sam publicly. And he is usually the first one going off. And then people are also saying, well, Sam said she had David's phone in her hands, which she didn't say that. All she said was, I literally scrolled, which insinuates that she was holding his phone, but it was via FaceTime. And so people are saying, oh, and you trust her? Okay, just because she didn't have the phone in her hand does not discredit that video of David swiping through the text messages. Like, it's mind-boggling. It's okay to cancel more than one person. You don't have to take sides. If you think what Sam did was, if you think that Sam is a bad person, that's fine. But what she put out, you can't just say, oh, well, she once talked about somebody's kid, so I don't really believe her. Like, what? No. Just say that Sam did a good job on that video, you still don't like her, and move on. And I'm actually going to insert like some clips from Sam's video because I saw on Twitter that a couple people don't want to give her the views. And so I'm going to put right here kind of where it shows that those were the text messages really happened.
Let's go back to the messages. On September 5th, 2017, David says, "This ain't no Disney, it's the dick sucking channel. LMFAO. I'm dead AF." Once again, there's a documented receipt on the same day of these alleged fake text messages between David and Jeffree. On September 5th, 2017, Jeffree uploaded this snap talking about his review of the new Urban Decay Sex Proof Mascara.
And I'm getting a lot of people tweeting me so positive about it. Like, look, y'all know I'm the realest bitch on YouTube. If I'm gonna motherfucking review a product, I'm gonna review a product. Because you guys trusted my opinion that much, I'm gonna be thorough. I'm gonna do this shit just like the box says. Bitch, it says it's sex proof. We gonna do some motherfucking sex. And if people are too immature to handle that, bitch, you don't gotta watch my channel. You don't gotta watch my videos. I'm like, girl, I'm not kid friendly. This is not Disney. I'm not on the Disney Channel, baby. I'm on the sucking dick channel.
Clearly, David watched Jeffree's snap, messaged him about it, and Jeffree responded to him 9 minutes later saying, haha, keeping it 100. David and I planned on meeting for an interview which ended up falling through. I did, however, go through his Android and his new iPhone with him on FaceTime. The phone number listed on Jeffree's contact card in David's new iPhone is the same phone number listed in his Android. I asked David to tap on the info icon to see if there were any voice notes listed under attachments, and there were 2 files. To my knowledge, voice notes between the owner of the phone and that specific contact are stored under attachments. Someone could send David a voice note of Jeffree, which would also be stored under attachments. However, as you'll see in a minute, the voice notes match up with David and Jeffree's conversation, as you can physically see them in the message thread. The 2 voice notes stored under attachments came from Jeffree's number, which again is the same as the Android. How can the conversation on David's Android be between him and anyone else when you actually take the time to match the context of the messages up with actual events? It's pretty clear he's speaking to Jeffree. Again, I know some of you guys will say that you can't see the number to match it, and unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that, but I welcome any third party to verify that this is in fact his number. Here's a screenshot of the voice notes in their conversation, and here are the 2 voice notes of Jeffree speaking.
Girl, every night I hear your voice in my head saying, suckle that knuckle. It's so haunting. It's so beautiful.
And honestly, like, everyone has completely made up their mind whether they think Jeffree Star is racist or not. And there's nothing right now that anybody can do or show or say to change your mind. So it's like, if you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't. But I mean, I'm not even going to say that Jeffree Star is racist, but at least he is definitely racially insensitive and prejudiced. And that's at least. Somebody had posted the text messages, you know, and it was like, no context, which text, you know, lines up better, which one makes more sense. Well, one, you have to use context because context matters. Context always matters. Okay, let's just say that he wasn't talking about Jackie Aina, which he was. But let's just say he wasn't talking about Jackie. Why are you still okay with somebody name-calling somebody else? That name-calling right there, that shows somebody's character. Like third graders call people names. So even if he was not referring to Jackie Aina, which he was, why are you still okay with him calling a man who happens to be a person of color a gorilla? Why does that make it any better? It literally doesn't. So I'm convinced that Rich Lux and Jeffree Star have some kind of agreement because, like I said, Rich Lux he can't get a day off to save his life, right? So why is he taking today off? Why did he take yesterday off? But technically he didn't because he's posted 2 videos since then. And y'all, let's just go through the list. Rich Lux posted a video about David. Sanders Kennedy posted a video about David. Karina Kaboom posted a video about David. Dustin Daly posted a video about David. Beauty with Ashley posted a video about David. Tawny Michelle posted a video about David. Ashley Kyle posted a video about David. Mark posted a video about David. Nick Snyder posted a video about David. And those are just the drama channels that I watch. And so they all posted videos about David. Since then, oh, and T-Spill also. Since then, 5 out of those 10 drama channels have posted a video since Here for the Tea posted her video. And they have not said anything about Jeffree. I wanted to say that Mark or Marcos, he really thought that the text messages were real. So I don't think he needs to follow up with the Here for the Tea video. And also Beauty by Ashley, she thought the text messages, from what I remember, she thought the text messages were real. So I don't feel she needs a follow-up video. Plus, she just had a baby. So let the girl live. I mean, take what you want from it. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate. I know I'm going to get a lot of people saying, well, they don't have to talk about it. You're right. They don't have to talk about anything. But you guys are the same people talking about, well, Jackie Aina didn't apologize to Petty Page on YouTube. She apologized. I want to say it was on Twitter or Instagram. She apologized, but you guys always want to bring up, when somebody comes out with proof, the first thing you guys is deflect. Well, Jackie Aina didn't apologize to Petty Page on YouTube. Okay, well, she doesn't have to. Just like these people don't have to talk about David and the Here for the Tea video. They don't have to. So why should Jackie have to make a video on YouTube? I feel like a lot of the people who initially defended David, they knew in their hearts that the texts were real, but then they were like, I need receipts, and they were hoping that those receipts would never come forward. But lo and behold, they came forward, and silence. Nothing. And honestly, I'm thinking, do these, and not just Rich Lux, but all the other people, do they have to get, approval from Jeffree to make a video? Or I honestly don't see any other reason to why they haven't put out a video yet. And then within the drama community, why is everybody acting like Jeffree Star is the CEO of influencers? You don't have to be friends with these people. Do your, just talk about what's going on. Just be your own person. Do the right thing. If you want to be taken seriously, follow up with what you talked about. And if you were wrong, you were wrong. And I think that's why I like Sam, because to me, she doesn't put her opinions into her videos. It's all factual, and she always says, take what you want of it. Does she post about every single thing? No. But just because she posts about Jeffree Star doesn't mean she's vilifying him. She didn't make him say the things that he said. She didn't make him text the things that he's texted. If anything, he's vilifying himself. Sam is just putting it out there. I bet you, and now people are probably not going to do it to prove me wrong, but Michael Weiss just posted something today about how he has this TanaCon, the Real Truth documentary coming out. How many people do you think are going to do a video about that before they do a video about Here for the Tea? I mean, so basically all I'm really saying is just say that your morals don't line up with everybody else's. You don't care if Jeffree Star has said anything offensive or racially insensitive. You don't care. You just like his products. and that you support a terrible human being. Because like I said, if he's not racist, he still calls people names, you know? And that many people cannot be wrong about one person. I just find that very, very hard to believe. You know, people are going in on Thomas Halbert about how crappy of a person he is. Okay, but like there's literal videos of Jeffree Star and, you know, screaming the N-word, and, you know, he did his docuseries with Shane Dawson, which he duped me. I ain't gonna lie about that. But, you know, he said, oh, well, I was depressed, and then everybody felt bad for him. But Thomas Halbert tells you he has an eating disorder and he has to stay off the internet because it's so toxic, and he feels like he wants to kill himself. And you guys are, oh, that's not an excuse. But you guys are accepting Jeffree Star's apology when it's not even yours to accept. Just say you don't care and move on. Don't deflect. It's literally like 45 supporters. They show video proof of 45 doing something, and then they go, but the emails. What do the emails have to do with anything? Two bad people. You can cancel two bad people. You don't have to take sides. And I think that's the problem that we have, is people are always like, well, if that person is wrong, then that person must be right. No, they can both be wrong. They can both be wrong. You can cancel more than one person, which I think this cancel culture is a little too much, but whatever. Because if we canceled every single person for something bad that they did, literally we would cancel everybody. I told you I had time. I have time. I want to say that's all that I really have to say. Let's have a discussion in the comments. Well, y'all can have a discussion. I said what I said. And let me know if you guys enjoyed this video by giving it a big thumbs up. And also do not forget to click subscribe for new content every week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.